Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roll 4 Gaming, your third place for two unapologetically nerdy gamers, all on one channel. I am B. With me, as always, is Danny in the wings. Say hello, Danny.
Hello, Danny. Sorry, I'm distracted before we even started.
And that's the ADHD portion of the show. Starting a little earlier than I normally do because I want to make sure I give a shout out to an absolute lurking legend, guys. Gracker221. I know it's just us in the chat right now, but for the VODs, if anybody is not following Gracker221, absolute legend in the Twitchosphere. When you want to talk about somebody who is crafting a very supportive and inclusive community, it gets no more inclusive than Gracker. I normally find myself lurking around several streams around the Twitchosphere. He's bound to be in at least 75% of the ones that I hop into. So here's to Gracker. And welcome to Roll for Initiative, guys. I am so excited to be back and playing Baldur's Gate 3. Y'all know I'm a sucker for this game. It has had an absolute stranglehold on my console. I'm a huge D&D nerd just to begin with. And then...
I'm so sorry. I'm just mocking you from the wings right now.
I know you are.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. You That's the benefits of being off camera, is that you can say stuff without people needing to look you in the face as you say mean and hurtful and horrible things.
No, but I do have to look in the eyes of the person that I'm being mean to, so like...
That's true. That's true. You look me right in the eye.
Yeah.
Well, you mock me.
Sometimes. Sometimes I do it while reading or crocheting.
Yes, where you can like hide behind a little book.
Yes. Speaking of little book,
Yeah.
slight introduction. I'm very angry for this striped Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
The stripes are not made with yarn, but with felt, and that makes me very upset, and I'm probably going to find a way to make them with yarn instead. I have the yarn and the felt. I'm just angry that it should be yarn. Also, I need a drinky.
You should work on that.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. As she moves the microphone. There it goes. Sorry, guys. Microphone fell. There we go. And that's why we don't try to catch the audio from the cats.
I had moved it out of the way so that I could get a drinky earlier, and then I got distracted looking at the new Pokemon patterns.
Okay, you good? Yeah, get it in there as far as it can go.
That way? No, apparently.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, I do like the torque on this.
Yeah.
It's very dynamic.
There you go. Should be alright. So it's Monday, guys. We're gonna get our nerd on.
It's not a for gaming stream without audio issues.
That's right. It's not a Roll for Gaming stream without audio difficulties, and that includes microphones falling on the floor. We are going to jump right into it, guys. This is Monday night. It's Roll for Initiative, and we're gonna get right into it because it's been a long week, and it's only Monday. Now, we're in the Shadow Cursed Lands, and I'm going to show you where I am on the map. So that way you can see what I'm seeing, and you're going to see what I'm headed toward. Interesting. thought I heard a voice, but I was on Shadowheart, so I was wondering if it was Shadowheart specifically. So we've been opening up the map to the Shadow Cursed lands now. That is a Dark Urge quest that I'm going to ignore because it's to kill a cleric that is keeping everyone at the Last Light Inn alive. We have done a lot of other side quests around the area. We've opened up a lot of this space down here. I haven't gone too far down here because this is going to start getting us toward the Moonrise Towers, which is what we need to do to move the story forward. And if y'all have been on this channel for more than a hot second, you know that I will do the as many side quests as is available, and I will hunt down every side quest that I can accomplish before moving on with the main quest.
Should have like a...
Here's that cutscene.
We should start calling you Side Quest Bob.
Side quest Bob?
Like Sideshow Bob?
Raphael.
Ooh.
Through the dark he went creeping and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed. Ooh, spooky.
Spooky power of hyperfocus. That's legit though. As someone with an ADHD partner and feel like he has the touch himself, hyperfocus is legit. You get a single track mind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She says, holding up various crocheted items.
Yeah. We're not going to say exactly what just yet, but that is for an upcoming stream. That's actually going to be for Friday's stream.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
coming
if
up
they were
already.
if they were in a previous stream, then they know.
If they were in a previous stream, they would know. I don't know if Cracker was there. He probably was. He always be lurking. But Danny for Friday, she is going to be doing her arts and crafts stream as a part of the community goal that y'all crushed. She is crocheting a Gengar, a plushie Gengar. It's going to be super cool.
It's gonna be super big.
Yeah. It is going to be quite big, too.
Yeah, because I don't use the yarn that they suggest in the pattern.
Not afraid of the dark. Warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital? Are you saying there's treasure ahead? I do like me treasure. I feel like I need... Not need. Need is a very strong word. I want to give the Gloves of Dexterity to Astarion so that way he can have a flat 18 and I can, kind of readjust his stats. But I want a different item, if there is one, that will give me a flat 18 to some stat or some sort of a boost that I can get some of those points back. Because I don't want the rest of my stats to suffer because I've had the Gloves of Dexterity that I probably shouldn't have given myself in the first place. I really should have just given them to him.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to
You are
warn
worse
you
than
about
12.
the dangers ahead.
Warn you about the dangers ahead. What dangers are those? I can handle myself, Raphael. So you expect me to turn and walk away? What dangers are those?
We both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Ooh. What are you going to prepare? Ooh, there's a wild Spinda in the chat for those playing the Pokemon community game.
Ooh, that's like a spider type.
Makes sense. How you even know there are dangers ahead? I know my role. Even if you don't, it's to kill Ketherick. Just cut to the chase, will you? Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark.
Boo Bear,
upon which a
hello
great
dear.
power
Thank you
has
so much for
suspended
lurking. You
itself
know we
in
love and
time.
appreciate you, homie.
Its actors
Oh, jeez.
I mean, once you saw her say hello.
Yeah, I know.
the dark.
Hey, Hey, Grace
Go
Long.
creeping and awake what is sleeping.
Give
Chances are many more graves
What's
than
that?
yours
Give
alone.
Cracker a shout out?
Yes, I
Okay.
gave Gracker a shout out.
Just making sure. Making sure
I
everyone's
mean, we could
covered.
do another one. That's fine. He is a legend. He is worthy of it.
Alright.
He be a lurking legend. Grayson thinks this is milk going into these shot glasses.
Don't let him drink
Spoiler
it.
alert, not milk. They go down as smooth as milk, though.
They sure do. Could you?
I can certainly try.
Oh, you still have one.
Grayson is firmly under my arm.
You sure do be there.
There you go. Sorry, thank you. Hey, Grayson. Excellent. Spinda. Nobody caught the Spinda one. All right. Cheers. Boo Bear. This is for you. Dragonzord.
Pterodactyl.
Here's Grayson. He's a freebie. Yeah, you don't like it when I just hold you on camera, do you? Sweet boy. Alright, let's see.
The other kittens sound like
Chances
it.
are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Persuasion. Paint me a clearer picture than that. Spell it out. Enough of your jibber jabber. Be gone. Let's do a persuasion check. Fairly charismatic. Look at that. Charisma +7. Got a flat +12 to this. 22. That'll do it. Easy
Very
enough.
well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
I'm going to do an insight check, even though it's wisdom based.
Not a very wise dragonborn.
I mean, I got a +4.
That's not nothing.
Dang it, I keep forgetting to add guidance, but I got a natural 19 anyway, so works for me.
Didn't even need it.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps.
Interesting.
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Interesting. Are you afraid of this creature, Raphael? Anything else I need to know? Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to meet, actually. I'm gonna go with anything else I need to
You
know.
have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion.
Ah,
When the
Astarion.
beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
There it is.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Okay. So that's why Astarion's definitely going to want me to make sure that I do everything that Raphael just said, because that's going to get him his answers, sort of move his story forward. whoever Raphael is sending me after, I've got to kill him or keep him trapped.
So let me get this straight. Astarion and Raphael. You have side quests specifically for Astarion and Raphael. If you want me to take over this portion of the game,
You already won your game.
I did. But like I can help you win yours.
I'm good, thank you.
Raphael and Astarion.
I know.
I rest my case.
I know. Grayson, you purr so loud, buddy.
I'm sure the mic would have picked it up.
Probably would have.
That's curious.
Yeah, let's dig this up. Let's see what we got here. Grave marker, don't really care. Fish barrel. We'll check the grave, sure, why not? Don't care. Oh, I'll take that potion of greater healing, thank you. Scroll of fly. Could be handful. Skeleton. Chest, silk gland, ochre jelly slime. And a wooden lid.
Dark Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Gold, rusty sword, don't care. Crescent moon earring. We'll take that. That's probably a part of a quest or something. Carnelian ring. Oh, thank God there's a waypoint up here. Okay, and I know where that is. Perfect. So we're gonna keep heading this way. You know what? My health looks like it's pretty good. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do that later.
Long rest.
Oh, you know me. I always wait until the last pause. Hell, I got another short rest I can use before I need a long rest. DM Cake! What is up, buddy?
Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome. So I am playing on, I think I'm playing on the lowest difficulty right now, just because this is my first playthrough of the game on my own. We had a playthrough that we kind of did together that was rather chaotic, and we died a handful of times. I would recommend, if you have meant to be on the hardest difficulty. Nah, man, I'm too old to be playing games on the hardest difficulty first time out. I'm not about rage quitting. For the same reason why I don't play Souls games or anything along those lines. I play games to enjoy them, not to be punished by them.
Honor mode.
Honor mode. Very nice, very nice.
I don't think I could ever play in honor mode.
I eventually want to get there. So
Yeah.
my next playthrough, I'm definitely bumping up the difficulty, especially with the way that I like multi-classing and stuff
Oh,
like
for
that.
sure.
Started Witcher 3 on Death March. Jeez, you are a glutton for punishment, aren't you, bro?
Apparently so.
That's wild, man. But I mean, good on you. That takes hell of a lot of skill and patience. All potions are health potions. Everything is food if you just try hard enough. That's wild, dude. I love that. It's convinced all potions are health over time. 45 minutes to beat the tutorial ghouls. That's... I do not envy you that. I mean, good on you for having the patience to go through it. Nice. I mean, especially if you're putting in the time there, it's better to put in that time in the tutorial to master the mechanics of the game. Then it makes sense that you would be comfortable to be able to go forth on that difficulty, and having the patience to do that. Good on you, dude. Not a lot of people do.
Certainly impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. So I haven't, like I said, this is my achievement hunter. Yeah, my youngest, well, my two younger brothers are the exact same way, where they are going to try to get as many trophies in a single playthrough as possible. If they can get them all in one go, they absolutely will.
Zerel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave.
What
I
is
shall carry out
this?
General Form's will alone.
Yes, firmly in Act 2. I'm in the Shadow Cursed Lands. I just got to the Wraithwin Mausoleum. I actually have been opening up the map of the Shadow Cursed Lands in Act 2 as I go. I cleared out the House of Healing. I actually have my Dark Urge mission is to go back to the Last Light Inn and kill the cleric that's there.
Here lies Melodia Thorn, beloved wife and mother.
Interesting.
Telere Manon Hill.
Yeah, I'm playing a Dark Urge that doesn't resist everything. I can't. I definitely want to do a Bard run through, and I know I've said this a couple of times. I definitely want to do a Bard run through.
That should be your next playthrough when you up the.
Maybe, yeah.
You can play Ophelia.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Surgeon, you should let them learn on you. That's exactly what I did. Sorcerer Warlock, and that's precisely what I did. It's like, hey, cool, they need more practice. They should practice on you. And he's like, okay, done. All right, guys, do your thing. And he did it, and he had all of his nurses, like, practice their healing on him.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, that was messed up.
That was fun. I enjoyed making them do that. Hey, this would make for good smut. Keep slaying that evoker. Nice.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been
Bones
engaging in
everywhere.
dark rituals.
Someone's been engaging in rituals. My goodness, there is so much stuff around here. A bone sculpture. Interesting. The one thing that I did not do. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I might want to do a dirge run and actually lean into it a little bit. I told myself that's what I was going to do this time, and I just ended up not, because some of the stuff was like, I don't know, that's a bit much.
The ancestors of Catherick Thorn arranged into.
But yeah, I know I want to do a bard run. Play a cleric of Saloon. Try to woo. That sounds like fun. I definitely want to do a bard run. I definitely want to do a monk run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to do a monk run. Part of me, honestly, wants to do a ranger run, like a Gloomstalker. Oh, wild Whalmer in the chat. You love Whalmer. I don't know why, but you do. In Pokemon Go, you were like all about Whalmer.
No, okay, hold on. I think I was trying to catch a lot of them.
Nice. Yeah, he is huge.
He is huge.
He's huge.
Oh, please no. Because it takes like 6 billion candy to
Oh,
evolve
yeah, that's
him.
a lot.
And arranged into foul art.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then it evolves huger. Yeah.
But why?
Breath fuel.
Thank you. My goodness. Nice. You're doing a monk. How you liking the monk run? Yeah, it's 400. Yeah, just like Gyarados. It's my own source of the bear's comfort. Open hand monk? That's exactly what I was thinking I was going to go, was open hand monk. Just be smacking people.
I made an open hand monk in D&D Beyond.
Hitting between 10 and 20 on a bonus action, that's legit. I also feel like there are a fair amount of accessories and things that you can get that help specifically with unarmed attacks. Stone skin, weave moss, frosted air. Yeah, Tavern Brawler. Absolutely. Add your attack modifier ×2. Is it only to thrown, or does it affect unarmed as well? +10. Oh my god. Unarmed as well. Yeah, that's absolutely wild. I knew that I was gonna get Tavern Brawler. Going with monk. What's in this urn? And improvised weapons. Yeah. Here's the thing, and this is probably because I'm playing on a lower difficulty. I don't throw a lot of things. Dumped strength. That makes sense, though. I mean, you gotta... when your stats are starting out, you have to have a dump stat. And if you're going to be a monk, you might as well be Dexy, because that's going to help with your AC, and it's going to help with your initiative. Rags. Berserker with Pike of Returning. Holy smokes. Yeah. That Pike of Returning is wild. I have it. I haven't done anything with it. But I've wanted to give Karlach, my barbarian, the Tavern Brawler feat, and then just have her keep throwing that. Nice. 3 throws a turn at level 5. Dude. I love your vibe, man. I love exactly what you're going for. That's the kind of D&D that I like to play. Apparently I'm not opening up that area. Okay, nothing here. Can I interact with this? No, earn. That's fine. Whatever. You should play honor mode. The legendary actions spice things up a bit. That's the one thing that, like, I'm nervously excited about is legendary actions. Heyo, Pixel Rabbit. Hello, hello.
Welcome in.
Welcome into the chat. Action economy and character placement become strategic. Yes, that I've heard. And I've also noticed that there are even some things in the game that, oh, Pixel, thank you so much. Like O on the keyboard opens a tactical view. I wonder how that would differ from console. I was actually talking in another stream about the differences between PC play and console play. Pixel, we're doing so well. How are you, my friend? We're sitting here just being nerds, nerding over D&D, and actually talking about the higher difficulties and how they differ from the lower difficulties like I'm playing on. So yeah, DM Cake, I was actually talking about how console and PC layouts are different, and how, like, I like the setup of having the PC layout where you have everything right there in front of you and just click what you want to do instead of having to sort through radial menus. Just zoom out all the way to your right stick for tactical. Yeah, I do like that feature of being able to do that on the fly. And not only have I heard that the legendary actions and things like that spice things up a bit, I've also heard trying to enter turn-based quickly on console is so hard. It is. You got to pull that trigger very, very quickly and you have to know that it's coming in order to be able to get into turn-based mode. And honestly, because it's a radial menu, I mostly forget that it's there because it's not right in front of me. Blame the weather. I like the PC layout better on console. Well, Pixel Rabbit, I'm sorry that your day is meh, but we're absolutely going to blame it on the weather because it's only Monday and we still got a ways to go. But we're here, and we love you, and we support you. And we hope that your day gets better. And whatever customer service mask or people-facing mask you needed to have today, whatever hair you needed to have up, anything along those lines, feel free to take that off. Drop the customer service voice. Let your hair down. Take your socks off if you want. I don't care. I'm not going to judge. If you ever want to try a multiplayer, let me know. Bet. Danny and I have a multiplayer game that we need to get back to. Ooh, Vivacious Cloak. I do like me a good cloak.
I also hate socks.
Yeah, because I said that Pixel Rabbit could take off their socks if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that you also hate
Right.
socks. Double.
Because
Excellent.
Cake said they hate socks, and then Pixie said they also hate socks. So I said I also hate socks.
That's fair.
Which would be true.
Cloak of Protection is armor class +1 and saving throws +1. What's this Vivacious? Arcane Vivaciousness. You gain 8 temporary hit points after casting a spell.
I would think that something with the name Vivacious
While in melee?
would increase your charisma.
So I get home, socks go yeet. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I like
mine would
taking off
too.
my socks more than I like taking off my bra.
For sure. Pushing. Hello, friendo. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for resubbing. Ooh, a hype train starting up. Sensory issues, so I can't do shoes without socks, but I also can't stand socks at home. That's fair. Now, shoes with no socks, I get, because that gets sweaty and nasty and gross. How do we feel about Crocs without socks? Because obviously, socks with Crocs are just a crime against humanity.
But if it be cold out, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. Yeah, different texture. I agree. I'm with DM Cake. I'm with DM Cake on this one.
I'm ready.
We'll give her the cloak. Pushing positivity. We're doing positively fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for popping in, friendo. Super appreciate you being here, buddy. Got a Vivacious Cloak. If you guys hear pages flipping, Danny is going through a Pokemon crocheting book right now. And we're dropping needles on the floor.
Hooks. We're dropping hooks on the floor.
Hooks, sorry. Have a pair of Crocs running shoes. You can go without socks. Nice. No socks and Crocs unless they're the fuzzy ones. I agree. I kind of want to get me a pair of fuzzy Crocs that have that little liner on the inside. Just so they're more like slippers.
This is a really weird way to break up.
That's nuts. How do you feel about socks on hands and doing silly voices? Honestly, that's one of my favorite pastimes. But I make sure that there's a hole in the sock so I can poke my finger through so it can be like a unicorn.
Oh, is that why you have so many holes in all your socks?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it makes so much sense now.
The extension. Yeah, so I'm not even sure. I don't even know where to, and maybe we'll stop working on March 30th due to policy changes by Switch. Okay, whatever. Cake, maybe you can help me. How do I enable it in the game settings? Because I haven't been able to find it, and I've gone over these settings a number of times. I've tried accessibility and interface and gameplay, and I have no idea where they are. Oh, it does have Sylveon.
I sure do.
Yeah, so what I was asking was if you know where the where to enable it in the game is, because I have tried getting that on so many times, and I have no idea where it is. I've gone through so many different aspects of these settings. Follow flying creatures, auto rotate. Yeah, I did. I even went in, broke the link, and then re-linked it. And I've tried looking on forums and things of that nature, and I haven't been able to. Oh, that's why Danny didn't know you were here.
Super didn't. My apologies.
That explains it. Ladies and gentlemen, number one in the field, number one in your hearts, Brass Monkey Live is here. Officially now.
Welcome in. Hashtag the very best.
Thank you so much, DM Cake. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I thought it was the same too, Pixel Rabbit. I thought it had to do with the fact that I was on console, and I've tried looking it up on Larian Studios. I've tried looking it up in Twitch. I've tried looking it up in several different aspects, and I just haven't been able to find a direct answer. Everybody's just saying, oh no, it should work. Yeah, Force Mana. So I play on PlayStation. I have not had an Xbox system since the Xbox 360.
That's not the most recent?
Super isn't.
What's the most recent Xbox?
I think there's been 3 consoles since the 360.
Cool.
Cool. Gameplay, very bottom. Yeah, so my very bottom is Eavesdrop and online visibility. So online visibility doesn't say anything. Xbox was right below Eavesdrop. Ah, it's not on mine.
Huh.
DM Cake has a secret menu.
Secret menu.
Secret menu.
I have to.
I wonder. Let me go to multiplayer. Online visibility. Closed. Friends only.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, but if I change it to public, I don't want anybody just like jumping into my party.
I suppose.
Online visibility is closed. Default. Confirmed Larian only has it for PC, Mac. There you go. Thank you for confirming that for me, though, buddy. I super appreciate you. But yes, I found that shield, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Let me give it to Home Slice over here, because having that blazing retaliation. Nah, no worries, DM Cake. Home Slice? Yeah, for sure. That's Bay.
Never a dull moment.
I try really, really hard to keep up with all the cool kid lingo.
So hard.
But the more that I try to keep up, the more I realize that I'm an old man. Oh, you call your girlfriend Home Slice? Nice.
That's cute.
Ooh, there's a Tentacruel in the chat. OG 151. We know we're fans of those. Barely understand the lingo. So I'm lucky in the sense that Danny actually has a coworker named Sky, and they're a Gen Zer, and they know all of that lingo. Trouble, hello, hello. You would be so excited to know what Danny is working on right now, Trouble.
I dropped my hook though.
Love the camp clothes I got from watching your stream. I make my friends jealous with them now. Nice. Ah, Trouble. Every time I see that Legend of Dragoon, I am so jealous of the fact that you played it. So I think on a playthrough that I have, heck, I might even do it with my monk playthrough. I might use those camp clothes. Maybe my bard playthrough. I think the bard playthrough is going to be next. I think I'm going to ramp up the difficulty. And I think I got 3 kids. I'm not that young. Hey, listen, I got 2. I'm staring down the barrel of 40, man.
And those 2 kids love to remind you how old you are.
Yeah, and so does my partner.
Meanwhile, they thought I was in high school.
Yeah, they did, because you said that you were in school. And I had to make sure that I clarified that my partner is not a girl in high school. Yes, absolutely it does. Yeah, it looks great on both. My first playthrough, I definitely used it on a lot of the clothes on my paladin build, a lot of the reds and golds. It looked... it was incredible. 33 with 2? Good for you. Yeah, I had... let's see, we had Lily when I was 30, and then Lucas was 2 years later, so 32. Yeah, 30 with 3. Oh boy. Being able that happens once you have a kid at 24. I want my Genzial. I have no idea what my friends' kids are saying 90% of the time. That's legit though. I feel that. Like the TikToks that... Ooh. Look at that. That's a lovely piece of art right there. And that's the ADHD portion of the show, folks.
Wait, are you looking at the
red on the ground.
Oh, I didn't know if you were looking at the hanging decor.
No. No, the hanging decor as well. But no, I was looking for more of the survival failed.
That might be worth it.
There we go. One of them always gets it.
I usually
Toronto
have
has its
scratch.
own dialect now? I believe that.
What does? Oh, Toronto?
Toronto.
Is it Toronto or like the GTA?
What the world is GTA?
The Greater Toronto Area.
Oh my goodness. DM Cake, I'm gonna need you to assist on this one, bud. I'm gonna need the help action.
We can also... Oh, so Toronto?
The second T is silent, by the way.
All right.
I just love the fact they knew exactly what you were talking about and made sure that you were using the lingo correctly.
Much appreciated.
It's Toronto.
Toronto.
Nice. Well, that's like when you go down to New Orleans. It's not New Orleans, it's Nolans. GTA includes a huge area. Yeah, I hear those games are huge areas.
Oh, God.
I know. Dialect is called Toronto Mans.
You don't pronounce the second T.
Toronto
Mans.
Mans. Toronto Mans? Did I say it right? It's T dot only. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm breaking out into a sweat with all this dialect and terminology. I hope there's no test on this later. Gotta tell you guys, I'm a C student.
Oh. Yeah, that just puts the pressure on me.
Ooh, temple map. Yay. Well, I mean, it's hand-drawn, so it's not going to be that great. C is a P. Yeah, C is passing. Do great in the army. Yeah, American military isn't always the best and brightest. Don't get me wrong. Proud that they serve and they protect our rights and all of that stuff. I'm not a military guy myself, and I would never disrespect any of them. But that is a very common joke that we have, is that our best and brightest is Sometimes the best, not necessarily the brightest. Honor roll student in now Army. Hey, good for you, dude. Yeah, crayon eaters. Those are our Marines. Red ones taste the best. Have you seen the way the Marines make fun of themselves? Yeah. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. I would say clip that, but I can only imagine the amount of hate that we would get on our TikToks.
Please no.
Green, sour apple? Absolutely green is sour apple. That's a universal truth.
Green crayons?
Yeah, green crayons are sour apple. Red ones are strawberry.
More to this place. I'm sure of it. Lady Shaw's presence.
Not ominous in the slightest. Oh, yay, an open tomb.
Isabel's
A marble
grave,
plate. Oh,
before Ketherick wrenched her back into the land of the living.
the blues always tastes blue. TikTok couple I watched that the wife has a bucket of crayons and not a single green one is left. That makes sense. Yeah, blue ones, they do always taste blue. It's like the snozzberries. They always taste like snozzberries.
Where can I return you?
You got rid of the receipt. I cannot be returned. This is not Kohl's. With lip balms and everything. That's fantastic. Rolled a 34 on my sleight of hand check.
Oh, if only I could have like that in real life. All right, I'm done. I'm done roasting you.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Ooh. Please let me disarm the trap before you go. DM Cake says roast harder. I did say that's what I wanted for my 40th birthday. I wanted a roast.
I haven't forgotten.
I know you haven't.
I may or may not already be writing mine.
I'm sure you are.
I'm not, but now I will.
I'll give you a hint. I'm definitely writing mine. Yeah. 3 new packs of crayons. You guys are gonna have to put one of those TikToks in the Discord so we can find them, because I do love grief. Interesting. I do love like gamer couples and content creator couples and things of that nature. Definitely an aged. Definitely an aged roast. And a nice dry rub. Listen, I know what I'm about. This feels very reminiscent of one of the first tombs that you explore in Baldur's Gate 3, where there's just traps around the entire room. Not that old. I appreciate you saying back.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Kids and ex-wife call me ancient. Bro, didn't you say that you were like 30? 33? Yeah. I got 6 years on you, dude. Hurts the feels. Gotta have feels to hurt them. Am I wrong, though?
No.
Nope. Ex-wife is 3 years younger.
Traps.
Mine is 3 months older. And I make sure to remind her whenever I can. But yes, Danny is 3 younger than I.
Years, not months.
Roughly 3 years younger than me.
And like a couple months.
Yeah, in a couple months. You're just going to take every little bit that you can, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
I know. That's probably going to be a part of it as well.
What, the roast?
But see, it's weird because I have the humor of a 12-year-old, and my body feels like I'm about 78, 79 years old, give or take. So Stuck somewhere in the middle. Found one of the TikToks. Which part of the Discord? If you could put it in the general chat, I can go and I can check that out. That would be super appreciated, Pixel. Pixel or Pixie? Because I think when I watch... I think when we talk in Discord, it's Pixie. Only as old as the woman you feel. Stealing it.
That's a good one. I like that.
Stealing it. I love that DM cake. Grandfather's a genius. DM cake's grandfather.
I'll drink to that.
Only as old as the woman you feel. Well, 2024, I guess. Only as old as the partner you feel, I guess. We'll adapt it. We'll modernize it.
How considerate.
But for you specifically, it would be woman, so...
Yeah, for me specifically, it would be woman. Absolutely. Potato, tomato. Absolutely.
I love saying that.
I know you do. You say it all the time.
It has many uses.
A trap.
A trap?
Like visitors. Now that's what I like to see. An elf at the head of an army. Even a shark.
Hey, Cake, I don't know if you noticed, but there's some Baldur's Gate 3 specific channel point redeems.
So rude. I forgot about those.
You could either make him bring someone from the party into his...
20.
Or, sorry, bring someone from the camp into your party.
Yep, you can make me switch party members.
Or...
I choose who gets replaced, though.
Yes. Or you could choose a dialogue option at some point.
Hello, Boo Bear. We did our shot for you. Promise. It's on the VODs. But yes, guys, anybody who's in the chat, we do have some new points channel redeems, and we're going to be getting a few more in a little bit. We just got to suss out the details. So we have ones for dialogue options. We have one where you can choose my dialogue option for me, or Danny has one with a fun little game that she likes to play. So if you choose the Danny dialogue disrupt, it's on a 10-minute cooldown, so you will prevent her from driving me absolutely insane with dialogue options, and I would greatly appreciate it.
I'm wondering if I can romance Astarion on a record I'm not even playing.
You can certainly try. But you also have the opportunity to redeem your channel points, and you can make me switch party members. Now, you tell me what party member I take, I get to choose who gets left behind. Moonrise Towers. I feel like there's more things that need to be disarmed.
Thank you, Pixie.
Never disrupt if she goes for Star Point. My goodness.
Pixie gets it.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so let me take a look at this plaque again. That's an awesome emoji. Yep.
Sosun Elg Olaf.
Nice.
I do need that t-shirt.
That was an awesome Astarion t-shirt. Alright, so we have buttons that we can press.
I do like pressing buttons.
This tower. A part of
Yours,
you knows it.
one's on walls.
A part of you hates it.
Grief.
The elf from this painting. He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your
How
bloody
fluent
past.
are you in BG3?
Who is he?
I guess it depends on the context. I've never been in... Ooh, a wild seal in the chat. Again, ADHD portion of the show. I've never been in Act 3. Ketheric Thorm's voice actor, do you know? I do not know the name of the voice actor that does Ketheric Thorm. I do know that Mr. Matt Mercer does a couple of different voices in this game, if I remember correctly. All right. Well, we're gonna have to have.
Do. Trust no one.
There it is.
Oh.
Disarm.
I just looked up who it is.
Got a second one of Gustarian holding a knife in his beak. It says peace was never an option. Nice. Who is it?
J.K. Simmons?
I love that. I love me some J.K. Simmons. I'm gonna let's see if I can turn down the mic a little bit. See if I can do it. Parker. Nope. I gotta warm up for that one.
Remember when I knew...
I knew it the second I felt it. I was like, nope, that's not it. I gotta warm up for that one.
Rude.
No one caught it?
Rude.
That's super rude.
An army of Sharons. You've led grander hordes of truer butchers. This is nothing.
I appreciate those kind words. I do need to warm up before I really go for it though. It's one of those things where, because I normally when I do any voice that I do, I make sure that I project as you would want to do. But because I don't want to yell too loud that like all the microphones in here pick it up. Now, he told me that I was going to go into these doors and I was going to find some sort of a some sort of a thing. But I feel like I'm missing something. Cake, am I missing something here, buddy? I feel like there was supposed to be like a fight or something like that in here. I was very much ready for in the throne room.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother.
Ooh, there's a pouch.
Amiel Telere Manon here.
No fight here? Alright, yeah, because it sounded like Raphael was like, hey, there's a dude that's in there that you need to go. I need you to go fight for me. The game's respite for what's to come. Dope. Cool. So I'm gonna do something that could arguably be considered kind of dumb, but we're just past the halfway point for the stream, so we're going to do it anyway. So there's this item that I've been hanging on to since Act 1, and I had no idea what it did, but I just saw somebody throw it in their game, and I was like, oh, that's what that does. Nope. You know what that is, Cake? I'll bet as much as you've played the game, I would be very surprised if you didn't. Who wants to play a game of fuck around and find out? Wait, what am I waiting for? Best time to do that is in Act 1? Wait, there's another one? Oh, the other beholder? So I already found the other beholder. He is already toast. But if there's no other reason for me to hang on to this, then I think I'm going to let it fly. Damn the consequences. Spectator with the petrified drought? Yes, absolutely. You have to fight too. You are such a glutton for punishment. Hello, Grayson. I mean, I bow to your skill, obviously.
For sure, for sure.
toss the beast. I mean, I really just want to have a beholder batter. I'm itching for a fight. I'm itching for combat.
Do it.
I can't wait for honor mode. I have it now. Why should I wait till the next playthrough?
You can do it again on your next playthrough.
I could. Absolutely I could. And depending on how well I fare on the harder difficulty on a different class. Did you find the owlbear fight hard? No, not really. But again, I'm playing it. I haven't found too many fights especially difficult, which is why I've been kind of not breezing through the game. Like, I'm definitely making sure that I take my time and explore things, but I'm using the lower difficulty to allow myself to be able to explore these kind of things, so that way on the harder playthroughs, I know where stuff is. Up to health, higher AC, and a surprise. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Do it.
Here we go.
Heck yeah.
That is how we play F around and find out.
Sure is.
Oh, absolutely. Found difficulties. Protect the portal quest for Halcyon in the Shadowlands. Ooh, I haven't done that one yet. Protect the portal. But yes, I do love Spirit Guardians. Cloud of Daggers is like
Clutch.
a staple for
Yeah.
all of my spellcasters that can have it. They all have it. Aw, inflicted noxious fumes on him.
Poor beholder.
Get a paladin. I love playing paladins.
You're paladin main.
I'm paladin main in D&D. I'm absolutely a paladin main. Zerakai, hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the
in.
stream. 2 walls of fire, cloud of daggers, and intermittent fireballs. My goodness. Infernal Tiefling for the extra smite. Yeah, for sure. So I did the half-elf, but it was more out of staying true to the character that I originally created for D&D, not so much for optimization purposes. Screw fireballs when you have candles. Zurakai, welcome to the stream. We just kind of intentionally and on our own Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. Does Astarion have Elixir of Hill Giant Strength on? He must. Must have used one on him for one reason. Have a mage hand ready and drop potions near it. Yes, so I love the versatility of mage hand. I haven't needed to use it as frequently, again, because we're on a lower level. All I have is my bonus action. Weak. Or if you want to cheese it, keep the 4th party member in your camp, so no TPK. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's a very clever workaround. Instead, we're going to... No, we'll hold. Rogar can hold right there. Appreciate you, Cake. Hoarding candles and throwing them everywhere before it burns. See, that's clever, and that's one of those things that people who play the game like several times over come up with. And you know my barbarian has to rage. My Karlach, my bay. Appreciate you, Pixel. Enjoy the shower.
Well, well.
Hope you get to wash the day off.
Yeah.
Reckless. Oh, still missed. We have advantage on this one. 26. That was a chunk. Don't run away from me. Ooh. Rude. Ow. It's affected by the shadow curse.
Did you do that on purpose?
Nope.
Wow, well done on that accident. That's what Bob Ross would call a happy accident.
That's a happy accident for sure. We're just gonna stick with a Sacred Flame. Because we do love inflicting that radiant damage for those radiant orbs. Oh, you saved, you mother lover.
You saved from saying a naughty word.
I did save from saying a naughty word on stream. And critted. Alright. Oh, you came back!
Wait, how?
I have no idea how he came back. I went over to go loot the body. He came back with half health. No, I did not banish. Do I need to banish it after I kill it? He's undead? Okay, so he's shadow cursed. Ah, yes. Or as Morgan Freeman would say, ah, yes. So I killed him twice. Is he going to come back again? Cool. Got carried on Minecraft Dungeons earlier. Someone helped me get up to 30 power levels? That's dope. Did I get more experience? Let's see what we got.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Is Minecraft Dungeons different from regular Minecraft?
I don't know. That sounds like a great question for pushing positivity.
Mr. Moogle?
Or Sugal.
I don't know that Sugal plays Minecraft. She might.
It's like Diablo-ish. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's different.
I don't know Diablo either.
I think
I'm a
I
cozy
played some of
gamer.
the Diablo games back in the day. I haven't played 4. 4 came out to a lot of fanfare, but then it fell from grace hard because the studio nerfed a bunch of things and changed things and wanted to do live service and all that stuff. 4-player party hack and slash. Best way to describe it. Fight some mobs in normal Minecraft. Ooh, I do love a good mob fight. Alright, yeah, so it's saying investigate Thorn Mausoleum. Kill Orthon. Is there something else that I missed in there? Because when I walk in there, there's nothing else in there. Books and Keyblades, hello, hello, friendo.
Hello,
How
welcome
are
in.
you? Okay. So by throne room, a stone ball? Coffin room at the end, okay. There's a plaque here.
Susun Elg Oloth.
Yeah, so I hit the buttons. I hit this button for
The
grief.
elf from this painting. He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your bloody past. But who is he now?
Oh boy. Doing well, books. Doing well. How are you?
How are you feeling, Missy Miss?
Am I supposed to hit these in a specific order? I'm pretty sure I've disarmed all the traps. I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
Yeah, sorry to hear it.
This is nothing.
Diaries give you a clue. Okay, so that means... Let me
How
see.
many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Diary of Thorn 1, Diary of Thorn 2. Did I not find 3? A new Steam Deck. That's awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. Easier on the hands, too, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so we got some lore that we need to explore. Here you go. Yes, so there is a third. I haven't found it just yet, so I'm going to explore it in one of the rooms. I'm not sure where it would be, because I can't remember where I found the first two. Books wants to know if you got the message on Discord.
I did.
She did.
I haven't... I saw that I have one and roughly what it was about, but I haven't read the whole
Yeah, so you hold the X button. Cheers. For you, Books. Journal spanning years, beginning with the birth of a child, ending with what appears to be a series of dateless tragedies. Yeah, you hold the X button, and you have that little yellow circle that pans out.
Absolutely, much appreciated.
How can she be gone? Where did she go? The Moon Maidens cannot be so unfeeling, so cruel. Not toward her most devoted servant. Not after Melodia. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. I won't survive it. That much I know. Forgetting is the only possibility. The embrace of oblivion. The reprieve of nothingness. It would not be possible for a man to survive knowing what he knows. Knowing what can be lost. Shah understands that. Hers is the only mercy I can comprehend. My mind is full of holes, yet not enough. The emptiness, the time, the nothingness. And still I remember it all. There is no mercy in this beating heart. There is no mercy in life at all. So that's number 1. Number 2. Forgetting evades me in this infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source of the barest comfort. The thought of that, perhaps, she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defense have we against death? None except its mastery. Balthazar's words have never felt more promising. Okay, so let's see if we can find this book. Flax, candles, nope. I feel like I haven't found a book in here yet. Gargoyle head. Candles. I'm so excited that you're playing Baldur's Gate books.
I still have to start that group chat. So if she has any questions and I don't know the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Ketheric
So do mine.
dishonored the very bones of his ancestors
I promise you'll survive.
to make this totem to Merkel.
Or you won't, and you'll get a TPK. And then you reload and you do it again.
Yep.
If your rolls suck, like I said, stick with something that's charisma based. And go with something that's going to help you get a lot of proficiencies and a lot of different things. Oh, I can pick the Iron Flask back up.
Can you throw it again?
I'm gonna give it a try later. Nothing there. What was that? Nice. Bedroll, pouch vase, spectator, candelabra. Large vase. Let's see if there's a book stuck in a vase. Nope, that's incense. Nightingale. I feel like that's a game that you told me about books. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Queen Mai plays it as well.
What's that?
Queen Mai plays Nightingale?
Oh.
But that's where I had heard about it. Survival game with Fae.
Sounds interesting.
Patrick Thorne's forebears.
I'm not so good at
Defiled
survival
their
games.
remains so he could pay homage to
Yeah, I'm not super
Miracle.
great at survival games either. Face.
Gardening games. I excel.
There you go.
Spreadsheets. I also excel.
Wow. You're proud of that one, huh?
I'm so proud of that.
Key. I feel like I got one of the journals here. Yeah, it was like right over on there. I'm surprised I wasn't able to bust through these doors. So let's head across the way. There has to be a journal on this side. Oh yeah, of course, where all the books are. Pile of books. Lot of urns. Row of books, skeletons. Nope. Nothing in that row of books. That's empty. Iron candelabra. Water, metal fork. Pile of books. Couple of scrolls, okay.
Squirrels?
That too.
You got squirrels?
There we go. Diary of Ketherick Thorn, Volume 3. Melodia would understand if she knew my aim. She too believed would have turned to Mithril and to Myrkul. Under such conditions as these, our darling will live again. What kind of man would I be if I didn't raise the world entire for her sake? Alright, so now I have all three journals. I feel like... Oh, frumpy hat. I feel like I need to hit those buttons in that room in a very specific order. And I feel like the books are clues. And the reason why I feel that way is because that's the direction that Cake pointed me in, and he knows this game better than anybody I know. So we're going to head back to the throne room, and we're going to take a look at the three different buttons that you can press. You know why? Because sometimes you just got to look at it. There's Moonrise Towers. There's General. And there's Grief. So I feel
The
like
elf
it's
from this
Grief.
painting. He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your bloody past. But who is he mourning?
Moonrise Towers.
This tower. A part of you knows it. A part of you hates it.
And then let's do the General now.
An army of Sharons. You've led grander hordes of truer butchers. This is nothing.
That wasn't it. Okay, so let's return to
No one's stopped me yet.
the 3 journals. Diary stamped with 7 stars on the inner cover. Diary decorated with countless black circles. And a diary with no decoration at all. So I feel like grief is the last one. 7 stars. Countless black circles.
This tower. A part of you knows it.
7 stars.
A part
Countless
of you
black
hates
circles.
It. An army
army.
of Sharons. You've led grander hordes of truer butchers. This is nothing. The elf from this
Grief for
painting.
nothing.
He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your bloody past. But who is he mourning?
Nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. Those might be countless circles. And that's nothing. Okay, so let's try 7.
An army of Sharons. You've led grander hordes of truer butchers. This is nothing.
Countless circles.
This tower. A part of you knows it. A part of you hates it.
And then
The
nothing.
elf from this painting. He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your bloody past. But who is he mourning?
It's not in here. Okay.
Let's move.
So it's not how they're decorated. Stamped with 7 stars on the inner cover. Spanning years beginning with the birth of a child and ending with what appears to be a series of tragedies. Okay, so this reads to me as grief. Which makes me think that you would start off as grief, because it starts off with birth of a child, ends with dateless tragedies. So a whole bunch of tragedies, that would be grief. You would grief, right?
One would think.
Forgetting evades me in the infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source of barest comfort. Thought that perhaps she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defense do we have against death? None except its mastery. Balthazar's words never felt more promising. So that could be Moonrise Towers.
Excuse me.
Audio and understand. And then that's general, leading an army. So, grief.
The elf from this painting. He knows you. He was a trifling stain in your bloody past.
Ooh.
But who is he
We haven't played
mourning?
it tonight.
Danny has initiated Who's That Pokemon? If you guys know who the Pokemon is in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, feel free to type the name of it in the chat. It is original 151 Pokemon only,
And spelling counts.
and spelling counts.
This tower.
Nice
Part
job,
of you
Trouble.
knows it.
Well done.
A part of you hates
Ooh, a
it.
wild barbicle.
Barbarcle?
Barbarcle.
Barbarcle.
Barbarical? Barbarical?
An army of Sharons. You've led grander hordes of
I'm from Boston, so this one's even harder.
This is nothing.
It's a barbicle.
From Boston. It's Just a barnacle. I feel like there's a door that like should slide or move or something along those lines, but I'm not getting the order.
Okay.
So I have.
Don't touch me.
Okay, so what are the options? Grief?
So we have 3 journals and we have 3 buttons to push.
Okay.
Grief, Moonrise Towers, General.
General?
General. So,
All is ash and
grief shows a picture of someone grieving.
Yeah.
At a bedside and at a throne, something along those lines.
Yep.
Some sort of a bit. Oh, at a casket.
Yeah.
Okay. No one caught the barnacle. This one is Moonrise Towers, okay?
Sorry, Trouble. Sorry, Moonrise what?
Moonrise Towers.
Okay.
And then this one is General, which like looks like person is a general and
An
they're
army
leading
general. Okay.
people, like a general,
Yep.
right?
Alright, what about the books?
So the journals, hold on, I got one more gargoyle head to disarm. Ooh, nat 1. Critical failure. Yeah, we'll roll again, why not? You can hear it before it actually is deemed a failure. You can hear it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Okay. Better than that one.
let's get going.
Okay, now. So those are the options.
Road ahead.
Grief, Moonrise Towers, General.
Okay.
We have these 3 journals. Volume 1. It is a diary stamped with 7 stars on its inner cover.
Okay.
So the 7 stars I thought could have been the general, because it had the general in the middle and it had 3 person on the other side, so 7.
Okay.
And it reads, spanning years, birth of a child, ending of what appears to be a series of tragedies. How can she be gone? It makes no sense. Forgetting is the only possibility.
Okay.
Knowing what can be lost, Charlemagne understands that. Hers is the only mercy I can comprehend. Emptiness, the time, the nothingness, and still I remember it all. There's no mercy. So that reads as grief.
Okay, yeah.
You would start that as grief.
Okay.
This one, diary of a diary decorated with countless black circles.
Okay.
Forgetting evades me in this infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source of barest comfort. The thought that perhaps she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defense have we against death? None except its mastery. Balthazar's words have never felt more promising. That one's a little bit more ambiguous.
Okay. Okay. And the name of it was.
Volume 2.
Okay, that's the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's just volumes 1, 2, and 3. And then volume 3, a diary with no decoration at all. Melodia would understand if she knew my aim. She too, I believe, would have turned to Merkel under such conditions as these. Our darling will live again. What kind of man would I be if I didn't raise the world entire for her sake? So that, to me, reads as someone who is going to raise an army as a general.
Okay.
So that's why I was thinking grief is where you start, general is where you end. Obviously, Moonrise Towers is in the middle. But that didn't work.
Okay, what about General Moonrise Towers grief?
Working backwards.
Well, also the decorations
An
on the
army of
first one went with the
Sharons.
general.
You've led grander hordes of truer butchers. This is nothing.
This is nothing.
This tower, a part of you knows it. A part of you hates it.
I feel like I've just been reading the signs and not actually hitting the buttons.
Oh. Press yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
My goodness.
Is that what it was? You just weren't hitting the buttons?
Do you believe so?
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Ooh, that's red. So was that the wrong order? Alright, so that was red, so that might be wrong. So let's try.
Do whatever I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Start off with the general, then Moonrise Towers, then Grief. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe it's Grief, General, Moonrise Towers?
Could try.
There's only 3 of them. There's only so many combinations that we can do.
Six to be exact.
You say 6 to be exact? Alright, so we did Grief, General, Moonrise Towers, and then we did Grief, Moonrise Towers, and General. Neither of those worked.
Right. We also did General, Moonrise, Grief. What about General, Grief, Moonrise?
Give that a shot.
Okay. What about Moonrise, Grief, General?
There we go. Statistically, it had to be one of them.
Yeah, there's literally only one other option.
Yeah, I know. I wonder, like, what was supposed to point to that for me.
I'll look it up.
Because it was... Okay, so for everybody playing the Pokemon community game, just an announcement. We'll stop working on March 30th due to policy changes by Twitch. Unless you set the bot as a moderator in your channel, which I believe already is.
If not, we can make it.
Yeah, before March 30th, alternatively linking your Discord and Twitch accounts to your Discord can also keep the bot active. Once done, the bot will automatically update the latest version. Within an hour, you won't receive this reminder again. Alright, so everybody who's playing the Pokemon community game, don't worry, we will have it set as a mod. So that way we can still... Oh, Karlach doing that little dance.
I do love a little dance.
Ooh, I know this one.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright, here we go. speaking of here we go, did anybody do anything special to celebrate Mario Day yesterday?
How'd you get there?
I said, here we go!
I had a feeling that was it. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yeah. Brazia. Just a single piece of gold. If anybody knows the first generation Pokemon on the screen, feel free to type it into the chat. Spelling does count. Everybody failed the first survival check. And now I feel like...
Ooh, I would have gotten that one wrong. I thought it was Kakuna.
You thought it was Kakuna?
I get those two confused. I'm not big on bugs, and I'm not big on fish.
I'm in danger.
That's how I feel. Because I failed that survival check. And it wasn't just me. Everybody failed that survival check. Glutted catacombs?
Nothing
What
hurts
the heck? This area is filled with the homes of the dead. The spell Animate Dead Skeleton does not require a skeleton to raise the dead in this area. Oh, interesting.
You picked that up somewhere in that room.
Yeah, because I didn't have that previously. Going on a trip. Ooh. The Gauntlet of Shar.
Hey, there it is.
I've read up on some of these.
Which probably isn't good news.
The ICFL is here. The original OG Shred Shack Plays is here, everyone. Please make sure we show some love to Shred Shack Plays in the chat. They have been...
With us from the very beginning.
They've been with us from the very beginning, statistically following longer than everybody else in the chat.
Except for me. I've been here the whole time.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I really do need to get that as a walk-on for myself.
It's DWP. Ah. Everybody in Shred Shack has different nicknames that Trouble gives them. Ooh, Trouble. I love that emote, and I believe Danny probably would too. She has a book specifically. I don't know if Vaporeon is in there, but
I have heard one of them.
There are some other evolutions that are in a book that she got for crocheting Pokemon.
Yeah, let me. It has like.
You just showed me that it had Sylveon, right?
Yeah, it has. Hold on, let me face the mic.
there's a
Glaceon,
Mantike.
Espeon, Umbreon, Sylveon, and Leafeon, all in this book. And I got it for something else.
That's a lot.
It is.
Shah, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten. Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
Excuse me.
I have not read up enough on the
Offer your
Gauntlet of
pain
Shar
to Shar's
to be
embrace.
that confident. Oh, Boo Bear. You got it, homie.
I'm not mad about it.
I love how Boo Bear just pops in to make us do shots.
Same.
Okay. Here we go. We're just going to hand these off really quick. I've been here the whole time. Bonus points if you know where that came from.
You're too old.
I know. But Boo Bear said that she couldn't hear, so I had to do something.
Offer your
She be in lurk
pain
mode.
to Shar's embrace.
Hopefully she's working on her schoolwork.
Hear the night song.
I am back. I turned my mic off in case I fell or something.
Fair enough. Stone door.
The answer lies in darkness.
The answer lies in darkness.
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice. Is that Shar herself who speaks?
Oh, great. Dang it, I forgot to add that again. Well, I got a 15. I didn't need it. No, thank you.
What the hells was that?
Great question.
The Dark Lady's path lies in darkness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed.
Boom. Wonder how many times I can do that.
Do what?
Getting laid out on my back again.
Ooh, perception.
What now?
Let's disarm the traps that are around. Now that we have guidance, we'll roll it. 15, might as well be a million. 30, very nice. Excuse you.
Don't, not again. I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring. Traps. How considerate.
Nice, nailed it. Grayson's just been chilling with me the whole time.
He sure has.
He's my boy. 26.
No more getting knocked down. Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
There we go. 13 plus 1. Oh, Grace. You said your 29. Okay, so all the traps are disarmed. Now, if I remember correctly, not all the traps are disarmed. If I remember correctly, I think there are 3 different trials that I have to go through.
Very likely.
Bulky door there. What is going on? There's a void. Double movement caused difficult terrain. see if it'll let me open it up. Oh, we'll take a ruby ring. Ah, disarm. There we go. That's fine. Even with a 4, we got it. $19. Alright, so we're going to get out of turn-based mode.
Be careful. There are traps about.
And I feel like on the harder difficulties, the DC is going to be higher on a lot of checks and rolls. I feel like there's a lot of different facets that are going to make the game more difficult.
Such a headache.
So I'm excited and kind of looking forward to it, but also a little bit nervous about how difficult it's going to be.
You're going to do great. I believe in you.
Thanks. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Ooh, okay. Alright, so that dropped that thing. So I wonder if there is...
I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring.
Yeah, I know. So there's got to be multiple levers that need pulling in order to drop all these lights, and I feel like that has to do with the path forward lies in darkness. Sounds like something out of Kingdom Hearts, which we play on Thursday nights, by the way, for anybody who's interested. Hello. Howdy, friendo. Cool Kids Lit 21. Welcome in, friend. Good to see you. Right, Books? Didn't that sound like just like something out of Kingdom Hearts? Ooh. That's a Sims clip. I know somebody who likes playing Sims.
Should I be worried? You know,
It's you. It's you. You're literally the only person in my life that I know that plays
me.
Sims.
Hi, I'm the Simmer. It's me.
There you go.
I'm actually itching to go on.
You have been itching to play lately.
Well, I know I want. So I have this book series that's like rattling around in my noggin, and I like to go into Sims and like make the characters and make their personalities and their rooms. What'd you say?
I said dirty 20.
Oh, I thought you called me a dirty geek, and I was like, don't. That's a really weird description. Anyway, yeah, so I like to make like their bedrooms and their like, yeah, watch them interact and shit. I don't know. It's part of the creative process.
Absolutely. When I saw that bunny hop come in, I knew exactly who it was, buddy. Good to have you. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate you being here. And guys, if you're not already following, Cool Kids Lit 21, friend of the channel, Lil Crazy Boy Mike 223, good friend of the channel, one of the homies. Make sure you give everybody a follow. If they're in the chat, they're good people. They're the kind of people you want in your streams and in your community. Ooh, streaming Sims. If you play it on PlayStation, you can actually you can already do it, seeing as you already have the PlayStation for it.
But you would need all the expansions on PlayStation as well.
That's true. If you already have all the expansions on your PC, it would be a completely different experience.
Finding some custom content for The Sims.
Ooh.
I was also browsing some custom content for The Sims. I made that sound dirty. I didn't mean dirty. I just meant that I was also looking at custom content.
It's It's okay.
They do have dirty content, so you gotta specify.
I know. Yeah, they got spicy stuff.
They have some really spicy stuff. I just meant that I was looking for.
Ew, playing Sims on the PlayStation.
I only did it because I was at like your place before we moved in together,
I know.
and I had to get my sim fixed somehow.
I know. It wasn't by choice.
Yeah.
Still in control. Just.
I do have a little, so I don't like playing heavily modded, but I do use the, what's it called, the MCCC, just to make certain things go a little bit faster, because I think it takes too long to level up skills and to level up promotions, and that it lowers the enjoyment for me. I don't try to, like, I don't know, super mod it.
Can't play without the
the
CC
MC
or
Command
MCC.
Center. That I can't play without that.
Currently pinning everything on Pinterest. Nice.
Ooh, I love me a good Pinterest board.
I know you love you a good Pinterest board.
My current Pinterest browsing though is like almost entirely crochet. Oh, I had the answer to the riddle, by the way, the puzzle.
Oh yeah, what was it?
This reads that Catherick Thorne's instructions to access the mausoleum were from splendor to tragedy to infamy. So these three murals mark his fall, from the splendor of Moonrise Towers to the grief of his daughter's death to the infamy of becoming a general of the Absolute.
Oh, okay, so it's because I felt that it did not very clearly specify that he started at Moonrise Towers.
Yeah, I wonder if we
Missed something?
yeah.
Possibility. I miss stuff all the time.
You discover this order through the stained book you find on the altar in the east side of the mausoleum. So I don't think you read the right book.
Oh,
What's happening here?
taking cold damage?
Oh. Hello?
I just need to watch my step.
Just need to watch my step. Okay, alright. Let's get out of that, because we're all taking cold damage. And a character inspo board, yeah. In Baldur's Gate 3 art, yeah. I'm so into Baldur's Gate 3 on so many levels.
Despite everything.
See, I don't think that Shart should be able to be blinded, because she has luminous armor and gloves and stuff like that. Oh, come on, I had it. To find a way around this ring.
Nice little.
Keep your distance, darling.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Bit of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Come on. I gotta get her out of there. She's not doing well. on, Karlak.
Come on, Carla.
What's next?
Yeah, she's getting hit the worst. Like, everybody else is doing okay, but she's taking the most damage. Let's do level 4 Cure Wounds. Oh, you finished Baldur's Gate 3? Very nice. Kudos.
Well done.
Much congratulations to you and yours. Oh, books. I'm sorry, kiddo.
Well, if it makes you feel any better. There was a tentacle.
Oh no, there was a tentacle. I missed it.
I missed it too.
I'm sorry, guys.
I didn't check my homie level.
Well, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's rolled a 19, natural 19.
Lucky
Okay.
number.
Only 20% homie. That doesn't feel right.
That seems broken.
That's not right. 68% team B. So close.
Wow.
And 25 team Danny.
Wow.
Wow, 20 and 37%. Okay. Why is Karlak having the worst time with this? Blessing of Saloon, temporary hit points, bull strength, pixie blessing. I don't know why she is having a worse time of this than the others. Might as well. All healing is good healing. Might as well use some of these potions too that I never use. There we go. 43% Team B, 46% Team Danny. I get that.
I'll take it.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, now we're going to drop that light as well. So that should be all the lights dropped, I believe. This door is locked. Let me see if I can have Astarion open it.
Let's crack it open.
Just re-downloaded The Sims. Oh, nice. So I got a lot of CC to download. Oof. But you know what? In the end, it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get to play the game that you want to play your
How
way.
you want to play it? Yeah.
Yep. And that's the best way to do it. Okay, so we got stairs over here that are going to give me a little bit of a reprieve. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ooh, and there's stairs. Okay, alright, 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 okay. Fantastic. Alright, guys. We are going to raid out. We're going to call it a night tonight. Thank you so much for everybody who joined us, who decided to hang with us. We appreciate you guys. We love you so very much. We will be back on Thursday for Kingdom Hearts 2. We are going to be in the Coliseum, I believe, or Beast Castle, one of the two. We're still very early on in the game, so make sure you head on over, so that way you can help us fight the Heartless, and the Nobodies, fighting back the darkness. Also on Friday, what was that time slot that we got? Did we get the 2 o'clock?
TBD. It's either 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. It's hard
Yeah.
to say because it didn't switch over with the time change like it was supposed to.
Gotcha.
So yeah, once that's corrected and I know what's up, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
I believe 4 p.m.
Believe so. If you get in the Discord, make sure you pop over into the Discord. We will have the announcement ready. We will have a stream on Friday. It is going to be Danny's community goals stream. She's going to be putting together the Pokemon that you guys voted for. It's going to be a Gengar. Big old stuffed Gengar. She's been putting some of the pieces together, getting ready for it. Super excited.
So I can do the majority of it. And
Yeah, I can do the majority of
it.
it in the stream, yeah. But yeah, so that way it's not the entire stream just trying to put together this whole thing.
Just the stream would be just me trying to start each individual item because
Yep.
like doing the beginning, it's called the Magic Circle. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
And I had to do so many.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you stay tuned on Thursday. We're going to be doing Kingdom Hearts 2, making our way toward Kingdom Hearts 3.
Making our way.
Thank you. And then we are going to do on Friday the community stream. If you don't already, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you turn on those notifications to let us know so that way you know when we go live. We also make announcements in the Discord. Anybody who is in the chat, if you're chilling, if you're hanging with us, make sure you drop a follow to everybody that we have so far. And you know what, guys? We're going to go over, even though she should probably be working on schoolwork, we're going to go and we are going to raid out to our good friend Boo Bear. She is playing Dead by Daylight for anybody who is interested in those types of games. I know Danny really likes those kind of games. So we're going to be waiting out to Boo Bear. Thank you so much to everybody who hung with us this evening. We love you all so very much. And remember, when it's the start of the week and it's already been a long one, just keep rolling. We love you guys. Stay with us to get those bonus points for the raid, guys. See you on Thursday.